Hey guys, what's going on? It's Vic here, back with another Madden 24 rebuild. In today's episode, we're going to be trying to bring the Browns their first ever Super Bowl win. But if you go to enjoy the rest of this video, make sure you like and or subscribe. We're getting very close to 9,000 subscribers. Let's see if we can hit 50 likes on this video. I would appreciate that. But off the rip, we have Ben Roethlisberger's son, Deshaun Watson. He is the man, the myth, the legend himself, the massager. He owns all the massage parlors.
Real men don't rape. Oh shit! Must have been
Deshaun Watson!
Bro, God gave me like 2 or 3 lines that I walk as soon as I land. Nigga, the black of the berry, sweeter the juice, and I'm blacker than 11 gammons, nigga. As soon as you...
But for the rest of the team, we got Kellen Mond, who didn't really look good in preseason, but Dorian Thompson-Robinson looked amazing in preseason. A lot of people are saying he should be the starter. Don't think so in Madden because, of course, he's normal dev, 61 overall without the boost. So Deshaun Watson is going to be the guy. Also, the Browns paid him huge guaranteed money that I can't get out of. Yeah, he's going to get paid $64 million. With that being said, if he's getting paid $64 million, I'm not going to be able to pay any of my receivers because receivers get huge contracts in Madden and in real life. So I'm going to have to draft receivers and then not have to pay them because David Njoku also has a pretty big contract for a tight end as well. So let me see what that is. It is, yeah, for a tight end, that's pretty big. But offensive line looks great. Nick Chubb, arguably the best running back in the NFL in terms of running ability. Christian McCaffrey, in my opinion, is the best running back in the NFL if you include receiving ability. Offensive line looks great. Defensively, also they got Dawad Jones. Is he a start ev? Really? Dawad Jones, 68 overall. This dude is a behemoth of a man. He is 6'8", 375 pounds. My God. Defensively, for the defensive line, Myles Garrett, obviously one of the best in the league. Dalvin Tomlinson's, the Darius Smith, I think was a great bring-in. But they got Obo Ankorokwo as well. 28 years old, normal dev. I don't know what I'm going to do with that necessarily. Defensively, JOK, Juan Thornhill. I'm going to put Grant Delpit at the starting strong safety. Emerson Jr. is a DB with Denzel Ward and Greg Newsome. The team on paper looks good, but in real life, kind of sucks, but hopefully I'm going to fix that today and bring the Browns to Super Bowl. But anyways, guys, let's move into the midseason mark. Here we are at the midseason mark as we are 4-2, top of the AFC North, the hood of the NFL. Let's see what we got for the scouting national focus. We could lose that at any point. The Bengals and the Ravens are right on our tail. I honestly think the Steelers are probably going to finish last in this division. I know a lot of Steelers fans are going to hate me for that. It's just an opinion. We'll see. I'm going to do scouting national focus to wide receiver. I need to seriously up my wide receiver game because I'm not going to be able to re-sign Amari Cooper, Donovan Peoples-Jones, and Elijah Moore because I will not have the money because all the money is going to Deshaun Watson. Donovan Peoples-Jones just explained it. I have negative $38 million. Damn. Damn. That is bad. That is horrible. I'm going to need to do the fifth-year option for Greg Newsome. Negative $38 million is outrageous. Anyways, hopefully we can win the Super Bowl this year or else we're going to be screwed. Let's move into the playoffs. Nice. We go from 4-2 to 7-10. The Ravens are the only team that make the playoffs. I love this game. I love waking up and saying, God, I can't wait to blow my brains out on another Madden rebuild. 20th best offense in the NFL, 26th best defense. This was a very touching stat line for Deshaun Watson. 91 passer rating, Nick Chubb, crazy good, literally the only good part of our offense right now. 16 touchdowns, 5.1 per carry, 1,400 yards. Yes, I know Amari Cooper's good, but he's not good if he doesn't have someone good to throw to him. 10 touchdowns still. I guess that's good enough. But defensively, JOK, 126 tackles for a loss, 19 for Myles Garrett, sacks, only 9 for Myles Garrett, 9 for Zadarius Smith, interceptions, 3 for Grant Delpit, safeties on the team, 0 defensive touchdowns is 0. Unfortunate season. On paper, the team looks good, but again, it's Deshaun Watson is just not what he used to be. So let's move in to the offseason. And the Bills beat the Eagles in the Super Bowl. Josh Allen wins the Super Bowl MVP. Patrick Mahomes wins the league MVP. There are no awards here for the Cleveland Browns. Of course, we're not going to get a Rookie of the Year whenever we don't have any first-round picks. Let's see the retirements before we see the team upgrades, actually. Let's see the AFC North. Pat Pete, Cameron Hayward, Kevin Zeitler, and Melvin Ingram retires in the Bengals. Did Melvin Ingram sign with the Bengals in real life? I don't think he did. But let's see what we got for the adjust lineups. Maybe he just signed with them in Madden. But adjust lineup, offensively, well, I think Wyatt Teller already had superstar dev. Defensively, what do we have? Grant Delpit gets superstar, but I can't re-sign him. Taki gets star dev. I really wanted Grant Delpit back even before he got superstar dev, but I'm just going to have to lose him. Let's move into the re-signings. So Greg Newsome, 5th-year option. Of course, I'm going to accept that. Donovan Peoples. So let's see who I'm going to lose. I'm not going to be able to re-sign anyone. Let's see who I'm going to lose. Donovan Peoples, Jones, Grant Delpit, Taki. Both these guys just got dev ups. Anthony Walker, losing a lot of my defense. Losing a lot of my defense. Corey Bajorka is my punter as well. Negative $32 million because of that Deshaun Watson contract. Let's move in past free agency into the draft. Yeah, so we don't have a first-round pick. So in the second round, I pick number 9, Vince Allison out of Utah. 86 speed, 88 acceleration, 5'11", 219. Hit and development, A, hit power, B, play rec, B, tackle, and B, block shedding. He's going to be our Grant Delpit replacement. This is the team after the draft. Obviously, nothing has changed offensively. Maybe I'll just hit generate best lineup. I want to hit generate best lineup, not my tight end, second string tight end / fullback. Hit generate best lineup, please, God. Defensively, Allison is a 71 overall, JOK. Durant, I picked up in the 3rd round, and he has normal dev, but star dev potential really here was 77 overall. So he was actually a pretty good pickup overall, I'm not going to lie. So hopefully we can do something here. I changed the schemes around. Team isn't much different. It's honestly just a little bit worse. And I changed the schemes, of course. But anyways, let's see what we got in the midseason mark. And here we are, 2-5, bottom of the division. Offensive points per game, not good. But I guess defense just sucks entirely. I can never find a good defensive scheme in Madden. If you guys know a good defensive scheme, please let me know. I'm begging. I'm dying, quite literally. 4-6 defense. Philadelphia's defense doesn't work good, obviously. I'm going to do the Giants playbook, even though it's supposed to be for 3-4. I don't care. We're gonna try out the Giants playbook. It usually works for me whenever I'm in 3-4, but I'm in 4-3. I don't care. We're going to see how that works. Team can't really get much worse right now, but let's see the scouting national focus. Again, I'm probably going to do a receiver, even though I did pass up on it in the last draft because I was focused on how terrible our defense was. I'm going to end up losing Amari Cooper, which really blows, but we're going to see the players ready to negotiate here as we have Nick Chubb, who I can't re-sign. Amari Cooper, who I can't re-sign. JOK, who I can't re-sign. I'm negative $32 million. I can't even... I'm not losing Nick Chubb. I'm not losing Nick Chubb. I will give up Deshaun Watson for Nick Chubb. I want to restructure this contract, get him off my team at this point. The contract sucks so bad that it makes me just want to blow my brains out. David Njoku, can I restructure your contract and then just trade you? Is that a possibility? Estimated cap space would be negative... What? Oh my God. This would be terrible. I would have negative $39 million next year, but here's the thing. I'm going to do this, restructure his contract. Can I restructure Deshaun's and trade him? Because I will gladly do it. I would rather have any other quarterback. I can't restructure it because it's all guaranteed money. Oh my God. Yeah, I'm going to die. Can I only restructure one contract? Is that the only possibility I'm allowed to have here? Because if it is, I'm quite screwed. I already restructured David Njoku, so I'm going to trade him away because his contract was quite ridiculous. Anyone have a high interest? Really, no one has a high interest in David Njoku. Well, let's see who is going to be the problem for this team. Not going to give him to a division rival. Don't want to give him in the same conference. Sure, different conference to the Buccaneers. That works for me. How about a 2nd and a 4? That sounds fair to me for David Njoku. They accepted off the rip. David Njoku to the Buccaneers. I can't afford to pay him. I wish I could restructure Deshaun Watson's contract, but it's all guaranteed money. So, yeah, we're screwed. Don't know how else to put it. Now we are at negative $29 million. God. This is going to be super difficult. I guess I'm just going to have to write out Deshaun Watson's contract and get someone else. Let's move into the playoffs. And we're finishing 5-12. Nice. Nice. Love the game. My favorite thing ever. Stats and awards. Deshaun Watson sucks. Kind of like the massage parlor people. They sucked him. 4th best offense. 21st best defense. Doesn't make sense how we have the 4th. Actually, it does, considering we have Nick Chubb. It does make sense. Dude, he sucks. He sucks so bad. He's so garbage. I hate him. He's so bad. Nick Chubb, 12 touchdowns, 5.4 per carry, 1,600 yards. Amari Cooper, 1,300 yards, 6 touchdowns. Great to know, considering he won't be on the team along with Nick Chubb. Defensively, JOK, 113 tackles for a loss, 18 sacks, 11 for Zadarius Smith, 8 for Myles Garrett, interceptions, 1 for JOK, 1 for Martin Emerson, 1 for Greg Newsome. 3 interceptions the entire year. Safety, 0 defensive touchdowns, 0. Can someone tell me good offensive playbooks and defensive playbooks? Because my offense performs, apparently, and then my defense doesn't. But let's move into the offseason. Trayvon Diggs wins the Super Bowl MVP as once again. Yay, I'm so glad to see the Cowboys winning Super Bowls in Madden all the time. Love the game so much. It's my favorite thing in the world. Jalen Hurts wins the league MVP. No awards here for the Cleveland Browns. I was really hoping my strong safety won Defensive Rookie of the Year. But let's see if there's any team upgrades. I'm going to be trading Deshaun Watson. I don't care if I have to take the world's biggest cap penalty. I want him off my team. He is so bad. He is so bad for his contract. Allison, Star Dev, Zadarius Smith gets X Factor. I'm not going to be able to re-sign him. We're so screwed. We are so screwed. Browns fans, this is unless Deshaun Watson turns it around in real life, Browns fans, you are screwed. Kind of like how you were for a lot of your real life. Andy Dalton and Matt Ryan both retire on the Steelers. Morgan Moses retires on the Baltimore Ravens. Apart from that, let's move into the re-signings. And by re-signings, I mean let's see who we're going to lose. Nick Chubb, Amari Cooper, JOK, Jedrick Wills, Zadarius Smith, Elijah Moore, Pierre Strong, our entire team. We're losing our entire team. Negative $21 million, and we still wouldn't even have enough for free agency after losing all them. I hate you, Deshaun Watson. Let's move into the draft. In the first round, I wanted to select a quarterback, but all the quarterbacks were projected to be undrafted free agents, so now we're picking up a receiver. Wendell Diggs out of Alabama, 97 speed, 93 acceleration, 5'8", 185, hidden dev. Good skills. He was projected to be a first-round talent. Definitely is with that hidden dev and 97 speed. And with my third round pick, I'm picking up a left guard who I'm going to move to left tackle. Joel Black out of Georgia, 90 strength, 6'6", 330, hidden dev, can definitely play left tackle with that size, and he's going to replace Jedrick Wills. So this is what the team looks like. A lot worse. Okay. Diggs is a 76 overall. Jack Conklin, I don't want starting at left tackle. I'm going to move Joel Black, who's a 74 overall. That's pretty good for a third round pick, especially 6'6", 330. He's going to move to left tackle. I won't have to pay a left tackle now. I mean, I wasn't even paying Jedrick Wills, but that's what we got. Looks like the AI picked up this guy named Rawlings. AJ Rawlings out of Yale. Big brain. 91 throw power. 77 speed. I mean, his awareness is hella down, but actually that's not bad stats. I was about to start DTR, which I think a lot of people would like, but since Rawlings is a higher overall with Star Dev, I'm going to have to do it. Deshaun Watson, can I restructure this contract? Oh my God, I can. I can. Please, someone, take him. I don't want him. He's been sexually assaulting the teammates. It's in the locker room. It's not okay. Off to the Commanders you go. Give me your number 2 overall pick, please. Please. It's almost there. We'll take projected pick number 2, and we'll give you a 4 for Deshaun Watson, please. Thank you. God, he's gone. Oh my goodness. I wish I did that so much sooner, and the team would have been in such a better position. God. Okay, now welcome to the real rebuild. Okay, defensively, this is what we got. It's not nearly as bad as the other side of the ball, but it's not good either. This is what we got. I'm glad I got the 5th-year option for Greg Newsome, or else I would have lost him too. We're going to roll with AJ Rawlings out of Yale. Big brain. Hopefully he can really help us, but let's move in to the midseason mark. Here we are at the midseason mark. We're 0-7. Defensive rushing game 10th. God. I don't know what to do, man. The team sucks. Oh my God. 0-7 is crazy. That's crazy. Do I scout quarterback? I think I might have to if our quarterback is making us go 0-7. Yes, he doesn't have the best offense, but he has a good offensive line at least. And maybe a wide receiver 1 in Diggs. Greg Newsome is wearing 0 now. And I actually have money to pay my players. Thank God. Martin Emerson. I don't care. You're going to stay here. I need you. He doesn't want to be in Ohio. I wouldn't either. Wyatt Teller, I want you back for the rest of the rebuild if I can. He resigns. Juan Thornhill. Wow, I'm actually able to give out more than one contract. Juan Thornhill can walk. Joel Platonio, I want back if he resigns on this, and he does. Anyone else here? David Bell? No. Man, this team sucks so bad. We're back to the 2016, 2017 Browns. Let's move into the playoffs. Here we are finishing 2-15. I mean, I understand he's a rookie quarterback, but damn, bro. That's honestly similar to Deshaun Watson. 31st best offense, 23rd defense. Honestly, I'm not even mad at this. Honestly, this is not even that bad for the situation this dude was in. Honestly, not horrible. I'll be fine with this. This is the third year, and this is how bad we're doing. Our other running back, I don't even know who this is. Kendrick Hardwick. Okay. Jeff McMillan got this. Diggs, I guess, all right, rookie season. Defensively, Jacoby Durant, 138 tackles for a loss, 22 for Obo Onkorokwo, sacks, 16 for Myles Garrett. That's more like it. Interceptions, 2 for Denzel Ward. Safeties on the team, 1 for Jerron Malone. Defensive touchdowns is 0. God, I should have just got rid of Deshaun Watson in year 1. This is going to be a long rebuild. Let's move into the offseason. And the Bills beat the Rams in the Super Bowl. Josh Allen wins the Super Bowl MVP. Patrick Mahomes wins the league MVP. And there are no other awards here, especially not for the Browns. I was really hoping our quarterback got Rookie of the Year. Honestly, for the situation he was in, that's not even horrible, but the record was atrocious. Still gets Superstar. He's going to be our quarterback. If he's getting Superstar Dev, I will 100% take that. I will take that. Diggs gets Superstar Dev. Defensively, Durant gets star dev. That's nice to see. Onkorokwo gets star dev, but he's still regressing. Honestly, that's a step in the right direction. Even though we're going into year 3 now. Is it year 3 or year 2? I don't even know at this point. Anyways, AFC North, Tyron Smith retires on the Pittsburgh Steelers. But apart from that, guys, it's not time to move into the re-sign players. For the players ready to negotiate, I still want Martin Emerson back. I'm going to give him the exact same player-friendly deal. He re-signs on it. Juan Thornhill, I'll do 1 year, bro. I'll do 1 year and increase your bonus. How about that? He re-signs on that. Everyone else here I'm not interested in, really. I don't really want Onkorokwo or Ethan Ponick or however you pronounce his last name. We only have $12 million to spend. I'm not going to be able to participate with that much in free agency, so let's move into the draft. Here we go again. Browns with the number 1 overall pick. Commanders get pick 21, apparently, with Deshaun Watson. We could pick up Michael Sutton from Mississippi State, who honestly looks very, very good other than his speed. Elite strength, elite throw power. I don't want him. I have a superstar dev quarterback. I need someone else. And honestly, it's looking like a very, very strong defensive class. And I think I'm going to trade out of this number 1 overall pick just because of that reason. Dude, 3 first-round picks from the Falcons, 2 second-round picks, but we only move back to pick 13. Yeah, 3 first-round picks, 2 second-round picks, and a 7th-round pick from the Falcons is ridiculous. I'll 100% take that. Number 1 overall pick Falcons are probably going to take a QB. A right tackle. You traded away 3 first-round picks for a right tackle. Fine by me. QB Michael Sutton goes to the Lions. Wow. Wow. Okay, let's see what we got at pick number 13 here. Another defensive end. I might just want to take the wide receiver here. A deep route. Looks great physically. Yeah, he looks great. I'll take this guy. Nope. Anthony Hemsley out of Washington. 6 foot, almost 190, 93 speed, 93 acceleration. Normal dev. Great skills, though. He's still going to be our wide receiver, too. With my other first-round pick that I got for trading away Deshaun Watson, Andrew Candidate out of Florida. 93 speed, 91 acceleration, 5'8", 209 elusive back. Hidden dev. I need a new running back now that Nick Chubb is gone, and this is going to be the guy. In the 3rd round, I'm picking up our new center to replace Ethan. Jeremiah Malik? I'm stupid. Either way, out of Clemson, 6'4", 300 pounds, hidden dev, 84 strength, 77 acceleration, A's across the board. He looks great for a 3rd round pick. Here we are moving into Season 4, I think. Season 4, and the team went from an 87 at the start to an 81. Nice. But this is what we got for the team. Honestly, doesn't look that bad with our new superstar quarterback that we don't have to pay. That's the key thing there. Hemsley is a 76. Good start, but could be better. I want Hemsley being in the slot too. Candidate is going to play all around. I want him to get Rookie of the Year potentially. Defensively, not the best, but it's not bad either, especially with Myles Garrett being a 99 X Factor. There's still a lot of holes to fill there. But anyways, let's move in to the 4th season and the midseason mark. Here we are, as we are 1-5. The offense it sucks, dude. I always use Bills offense and it usually always works great for me. Is it just the overall? Is the overall mattering here? Is that what is holding me down, is what I'm trying to say. Multiple power run, vertical zone run. We're going to try vertical zone run. I'm going to keep it in Buffalo's offense. Even though it doesn't seem to be working, I know Buffalo's offense is good. I've used it in plenty of playbooks. Got MVP with Kyler Murray my last rebuild because of it. Scouting national focus. It's not going to be quarterback. Our quarterback is doing just fine. Doesn't need to be receiver again. I think it might be. Receiver is the top of the board too for the best scouting in the class. So players ready to negotiate. Let's see what we have here. We're going to have Myles Garrett. You're coming back. Look at how much money we have. Look at how much money we have. He resigns $132 million. Finally, Juan Thornhill. I'll do another 1-year deal with you until I can figure out what to replace you with. Everyone else here, I have so much money. Jack Conklin, I'll do a 1-year deal with you. You're 32. Man, this team just got obliterated. Dalvin Tomlinson, I'll just let walk. He's going to be like a 75 overall. I got a kicker with Stardev. I don't want to let him go. Hell yeah. Let's give him the very player-friendly 5-year. Let's do that. He resigns. Good stuff. It's only $900,000 per year for 5 years, and he's Stardev. Cool with that. Anyways, apart from that, team sucks. Let's just move into the playoffs. We're finishing 1-16. How? How, dude? Dude, this game, bro. I know my team is bad, but God, this guy is terrible, actually. 30-second passer. Yeah, he sucks. What happened? What happened? He's so bad. He's so bad. Andrew Candidate, not a good rookie season. Wendell Diggs, 1,000 yards, 4 touchdowns. Hemsley, 5 touchdowns, 1,000 yards. Good rookie season for him. Defensively, Pete Fullerton, 120 tackles. Tackles for a loss. 23 for Myles Garrett. Sacks, 17.5 for Myles Garrett. Dude, Myles Garrett is being forced on this team. Interceptions, 2 for Greg Newsome. Safeties, 1 for Myles Garrett. Defensive touchdowns here. I'm going to do one more season. If I can't do anything in the next season, I give up. I give up. I'm going to have to learn playbooks before I get into another rebuild, but let's move into the offseason. The Chiefs barely beat the Seahawks in the Super Bowl 27-26. Chris Jones wins the Super Bowl MVP. Patrick Mahomes wins the league MVP. No rookies of the year for the Browns, which really, really sucks. But we're going to see the player retirements for 2026 in the AFC North. David Andrews on the Steelers, Xavier Howard on the Ravens, Sterling Shepard on the Ravens. I can see Sterling Shepard and Xavier Howard going to the Ravens in real life. Ravens usually love signing veteran players that have maybe 1 year left in the tank, but let's see what we got. Upgrades, Candidate, only Stardev. Really, Hemsley doesn't get Stardev. That was a good rookie season too. Rollins, I'm moving on. He had a terrible, terrible year with us. Offensive line still isn't even that bad. Defensively, any upgrades? None that I see. Man. At least we have money for free agency now. That's the upside. So let's move into the re-signings. In the re-signings, not going to re-sign Cameron Mitchell or anyone else here. Don't really have an interest. We have a lot of money for free agency, and I'm going to try to trade for a quarterback. So let's get into free agency. So in free agency, there's not really anyone here that I even want. Not really anyone good, I would say. So I'm literally just going to skip out on free agency, even though I have a lot of money. But I do have a lot of first-round picks, so I can trade those away. Let's get into the draft. Here we are again. Here we are again. You're telling me the Rams have not one, but 2 superstar X-Factor quarterbacks. One of them is just sitting on the bench. Really? Okay, I'll take the second-string quarterback that happens just to be sitting on the bench for the #1 overall pick. That sound fair? Yeah, sounds fair to me. Rouse, number 9, superstar X-Factor that happened to be sitting on the bench for the Rams. Doesn't make any sense. He's mine now. So the Lions apparently have a high interest in Rollins and are willing to pay a first-round pick for him. So pick number 29 from the Detroit Lions. I'm probably going to go get a receiver with that pick. Now trading away a first and a second-round pick for superstar development 89 overall wide receiver Drake London, desperately needing a receiver for our new quarterback. Now I'm trading away 2 first-round picks for Gabe Davis and Dawson Knox from the Buffalo Bills. I originally just wanted Dawson Knox, but they wouldn't allow it because it was a salary cap issue. So I'm now trading away 2 first-round picks for these guys, which is a little bit of an overpay, but it's the final season. I'm not doing another one after this. And finally, now I'm trading away a 3rd, a 4th, and a 5th for 84 overall superstar X-Factor DeForest Buckner. And yeah, this is the final season. I'm not going to do another one after this. We better make it happen here. Let's move into the end of the draft. Now, this is the team going into the 5th and final season. Rouse, a backup superstar X Factor, 95 overall quarterback, just chilling, completely chilling on the Rams. Now with our new receiving core, team looks a lot better. Team looks a lot better. Making that trade with the Falcons was huge for those picks. Defensively, not insanely better, but now that the offense is better, the team is backed to what it should be. And I'm going to do multiple zone run as I was doing before because that is usually what works for me. I'm going to stick with what works. And I'm going to go right back to Kansas City defense. Even though it doesn't seem to be working in this Madden, we're going to see how it works with our new quarterback. Hopefully we can do a lot better. And anyways, guys, once again, I'm going to be moving to the 5th and final season and the playoffs. I said never back down, never what?
Never give up.
Never back down, never what?
Never give up.
Never back down, never what?
Never give up.
That's right. Let's go. 11-6, top of the division. Finally. God, this rebuild took forever. Bengals are 4-13 at this point in time because Joe Burrow is on the Rams now. Noah Rouse, finally, 9th best offense in the league, defensively 5th. Thank God. 4,300 yards, 30 touchdowns, 4 interceptions, 108 pass rating. Finally, dude. Andrew Candidate, the running back, doesn't matter. 8 touchdowns, 3.6 per carry, almost 1,000 yards. But looking at it, receiving-wise, Drake London, almost 1,300 yards, 9 touchdowns. Gabe Davis, 4 touchdowns, 1,000 yards. Dawson Knox with 12 touchdowns. Looking at it defensively, Jacoby, weird name, Durant, 116 tackles. Tackles for a loss, 21 for DeForest Buckner. Sacks, 14.5 for Myles Garrett, 7 for DeForest Buckner. Interceptions, 2 for Denzel Ward. Safeties, 0 defensive touchdowns is 0. But anyways, guys, apart from that, it's now time to see if we can at least win one. Please, just give me one playoff win here. I'm going to play the divisional round if we do. Please, please, please. Thank God. Here to face the 11-6 Indianapolis Colts. I cannot end this video with just a divisional round loss after all that pain and suffering that you guys had to watch, but let's move into it. Here we are against the Indianapolis Colts. They're going to start out 7-0. We're going to start out 7-7 against them. Come on, offense. Come on, we have the 5th best defense, 3rd best offense. 21-14 against the Colts. 21-21 at halftime. Tight game, 21-24. Come on, 27-21. Just hold them. Hold them. Run the ball. Thank God. 27-21 as we beat the Indianapolis Colts. And we're finally going to the AFC Championship. Here we are in the Conference Championship, here to face the 14-3 Chiefs. I wouldn't be surprised if this is where it ends. 90 overall Chiefs, 88 overall Browns. Let's see who goes to the Super Bowl. Here we are against the Chiefs. They're going to start out 3-0. Our offense starts out with nothing. 10-3 now. Okay. Come on. Offense, wake up and do something. I thought you were the 3rd best in the league. Evidently not. Yeah, obviously not. We're in the 4th quarter and we still haven't scored a touchdown. Great stuff, guys. You're getting there. 10-13 in the 4th quarter. Chiefs driving down the field. They're just going to run out the clock and end the game. We're going to lose 10-13 against the Chiefs, and that's going to be it for the rebuild. Dude, we made it that far after coming off a huge rebuild. If you give me another couple years, I would have definitely done it, but I'm not going to do this rebuild anymore. The new Madden game is so frustrating with playbooks and trying to figure this stuff out. They change it every year. They don't change anything else. They'll change the difficulty of the game every year just to screw with you. But this is the team I built. Obviously, it wasn't good enough to beat the 90 overall Chiefs or an 88 overall team. It was a good team, especially for the situation that I had to go through. But anyways, guys, apart from that, let me know which team you want me to rebuild next. Make sure you like and or subscribe. And I'll see you guys all in the next one.